Blackpool Tower. This legendary British landmark has brought joy to thousands of visitors since it opened in 1894. But for 49-year-old Paul Mapplethorpe, the 518 feet of iron and steel is a tower of terror.
The thought of going up absolutely terrifies me. I cannot move physically. I'm on the floor, I'm shaking, it's all uncontrollable.
And it's not only Paul who's suffering.
It's so scary for me as well. His knees buckle, his colour drains out of his face. It affects everyday life with shopping. And even in the car park, if there's no spaces up to the second floor, he has to drive down and look for another car park.
It is a daily struggle. The Speakmans are my only hope and my last hope. This is the be-all for me and end-all.
We're here at Blackpool Tower to help Paul finally overcome his extreme phobia of heights.
Our goal is to get him to the top of the tower, and we know if he can do that today, it will change his life forever.
Hello, Paul.
Hello,
Hi.
Paul. Hello, Marie. It's so
Nice to
lovely
meet
to
you.
meet you both. We're very excited about today. How are you feeling?
Nervous.
Are you?
Excited, but nervous.
To get to the top of the tower, Paul will have to take a trip in the infamous open-air lift, which is even known to wobble when the wind picks up.
At the moment, going up there, not a chance.
We need to take baby steps with Paul, so to assess his fear, we're starting with a challenge to the 5th floor.
Tell me how you feel.
Okay at the moment, because the door's shut.
Okay.
So nothing, no anxiety, we've just stood there
A
right
little
now.
bit, but nothing that is drastic at the moment.
What about if I open the lift? Would you be able to actually come in the lift? Do you want to give it a go? How are you feeling?
The legs are going. That won't shut if you stay
No,
there.
I'm standing here. Okay, I can see your breathing's really increasing. Out you go. That was such a severe phobic response, and I could see that if I didn't get him out of that lift quick, he was going to pass out. Next step is to sit down, start to chat, and let's see if we can unpick and find the origins of this fear.
There are 4 ways that you can actually create a phobia.
Number 1, do either of your parents or anybody you know have a fear of heights?
My mum's got a fear of heights.
Okay.
What always happens is if a parent or a relative has a fear and a child copies that fear, they will always exaggerate it.
The second one, trauma. Have you ever in your life had any trauma associated with anything from a height?
I've been told when I was younger, I don't
Okay.
remember it, that I was pushed off of a school stage.
Potentially that could have caused it, but if you got told about it before the age of 13, then potentially that could be the issue.
Which takes us to number 3, being told.
Yeah.
Your third one, and you've been told.
I've been told.
Do you remember being told?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember I've been told quite a few times, and
Sure.
it's come up in conversation.
And would it be a conversation in the basis of, our Paul's frightened of heights, but that's because?
Yeah.
He's always been brought up in an environment where heights are a problem, so he doesn't know any different. So when you've known it for 49 years of your life, and suddenly you meet me and Eva, and it's like, well, what are you frightened of? It's hard to process.
Yeah.
So they're creating the narrative for you,
Yeah.
for you then to carry on in your life.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Okay.
Which makes complete sense.
It does.
And the reason why your mum would create that narrative for you is because it makes sense to her. So she tells everyone, and it becomes true. It's a bit like starting a rumour.
Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
And think about it, Paul, that's quite embarrassing. Knowing that you actually sat there believing something that's not true. I love the fact that you're laughing.
The light bulb moment.
The therapy session has gone great. He's had the light bulb moment. We need to check it. We need to take him back to the lift and see if it's worked.
But there's a problem. Since arriving in Blackpool, the wind speed has reached over 40 miles per hour, making the trip to the top of the tower impossible today.
That's like the sign telling you not to go up there.
Don't say that.
I know, but I'm just saying.
So has Paul's time with the Speakmans paid off?
Well, we can find out right now as we cross live to Nik and Eva and Paul, who are at the bottom of the Blackpool Tower. Good morning. So this is going to happen now.
It is going to happen now, and we found that Paul had 3 fears. He had a fear of tall buildings, a fear of heights, and a fear of enclosed spaces. But right now, we're on floor 7, which is the highest that Paul's ever been in his life, and we're also in an enclosed space. We're in the lift, and we're going to go up. Are you ready, Paul?
I'm ready. Let's press the button.
How are you feeling, Paul?
Good. Nervous, but anxious. Oh, but good.
But your partner's at the top waiting for us, as is Eva.
Yes.
This is getting your life back, Paul.
It is.
This is not just getting over your fears. This is your
claiming it
life.
back, yeah. Wow.
How are you feeling right now? Tell me.
Strange, because I should be feeling something, but I'm not. That make sense?
It makes complete sense, yeah.
Wow.
And what's the height, before and now, what's the highest you've ever been in your life?
I got up to the 6th floor car park once, 5 or 6 years ago. But other than that, like recently, within the last 5 years, 2nd floor.
Right. Here we are. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Come on.
Is he there?
Come on.
Are you there? He's there.
He's here. He's here.
Well done, you. How you feeling?
Good.
Look, there's a glass.
Strangely.
There's a glass floor there. What's the chances? Are we doing it? Oh. Are we doing it? Look at you and look out the window. Look. Look down.
Oh my gosh.
You're actually on a glass floor, Paul. I think we're about 113 feet up. You know, I don't want to rub it in or make it sound any scarier.
Did you ever believe that you'd be doing this today?
No, I'd never believe I'd be doing it at all.
2 weeks ago, I remember standing at the bottom of this building and you telling us that there was no way that we would ever get you into this building. I'll get you up here. And look at you. You've done it.
You've done it.
And how are you feeling?
Good.
We're so
Really,
proud
really
of
good.
you.
Thank
We
you so
really
much.
are. It's
Thank you.
amazing. That's it now. Does that mean we can go on holiday? Are you going on holiday next year?
Yep. Gran Canaria, here we come.
Yeah, amazing.
So how is it going to change your life?
Oh, immensely. It's just the outlook now. Oh, I can go up, I can go down, I can get on airports, go on a plane. It's just going to change it so much for the better.
Yeah,
Amazing.
honestly, what's really lovely to see is that when we first met you, your reaction to heights was so physical, literally. I remember Marie saying that your knees buckled and that you would literally... I mean, I saw you in that lift 2 weeks ago and tried to get in that lift.
Yeah.
And what I'm seeing now is something entirely different.
It is incredible.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
It's
It's
so...
amazing to watch.
mate.
Well done, everybody.
I don't want to be corny. Thank you.
It's that
Thank you
moment of
so much.
realisation when you
I
go, I
don't
should be
wanna be
feeling
corny,
something
but-
that's fear.
Yeah, but those glass floors actually really make your legs jelly
anybody.
if you're not scared
I know,
of heights.
I know.
So that's an incredible accomplishment.
Well done. Well done.
guys.
Congratulations.